So it's Christmas night. It's like 10:50 right now. I just finished scrubbing down the kitchen because my stove was covered in grease, bacon grease. So just scrubbed down the whole kitchen, and as I was like deep cleaning and pulling everything back and wiping everything down, I went ahead and started pulling my Christmas decor stuff out of the kitchen, and I'm already like just I know a lot of people like to leave their decorations till January 1st, and I get that, but I start so early that by the time Christmas is over, I'm ready for it to go. Plus, I really like starting the new year like just fresh, like our home is together and we're rolling into the next year. And I don't know if you guys remember before, but I had like the 4 circle medallions things here. I'm not gonna put those back up. So what I'm thinking of doing is moving that clock over here. And then I'm thinking, so I actually really love this sign and I love what it says, but I don't love it so much above this door. So I think I need to just get like a little something else to go there. So that I'm thinking is gonna come down and it's gonna go here where the clock is, I think. But I also have to rethink that because this is coming down, because Manny's gonna build me 2 floating shelves that are gonna go here so that I can put like serving dishes and things on there that can have some storage, plus it'll be cute. So this is where my head is going. So it's been doing this the last few days because I know what's coming. Like I know I have to bring everything down and put the house back together. But the downside of Christmas is that when Christmas comes in, all of your things that you keep there, usually throughout the year, you move them. Either you store them or you start putting them in different places. And then those different places you put them in, you kind of start to like where they're at. So this is the dilemma I'm gonna run into, is that I have moved things, and where I have moved it, I like it. Kitchen already feels just like clean. So I'm gonna finish cleaning here and then go to bed so that I can start tomorrow and de-Christmas the house. And I'll pick it up in there. There you go. And on the other side, probably should have went higher. Hold on, there's one here somewhere. You put.
I can show you the world.
Okay, if Armando could get up there, surely you can.
I'm scared.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm gonna die.
Okay. Here, give me the trees first.
What tree?
The ones right there in front of your face.
Oh.
They gotta come down. Careful. So I think it's been it's been over an hour, possibly 2, I'm not sure. I'm still working on this. So I got all of the Christmas garland down, but of course gotta decorate. So this isn't completely done. Let me flip it. So I could not reach, I don't know where Manny's drill is, so I have to wait for him to get home to take the old screws down, but I think this is what I'm gonna go with. I got the grocery sign from Gordman's. It kind of reminds me of like a Ross or Marshall's. So I got that from Gordman's, and then the lanterns I had in the dining room, so I just brought those over. This was up here before. This I used to have as a tray. So basically these items here I already had. I just shifted them around from the house, and the only thing I added is the grocery sign. Before I used to have, I had pictures of herbs, different herbs like basil, all that kind of stuff up there. So for right now, I'm thinking that's where we're gonna go with that. Now I gotta put all of this mess up. forget what your house looks like because you go so long. Okay, so this corner back here was a new addition that I did over the holidays by adding that little table that Manny had built me a few years ago, the mirrors and the whole thing there. But even with the couch there, I actually like it because I feel like it just adds something. So I'm gonna leave it for now. We'll work with it. Making progress. Hey Google, turn back up. It's Christmas trash. Yay, my muscles are here. That's all that's left. Look at my dining room, it looks so plain. So the tree's gone. There's the last couple boxes. All my pretty dining table is taken apart. Those trees are gone. Let's see, what else? Kitchen is, I got all this situated. I'm still trying to redecorate over here. But that's the last of it. Today's December 27th. It's like, I don't know, 6 o'clock. So I am still working on getting the house put back together. But I did want to share with y'all, like sometimes if you want like a new look, but you can't go and buy all new things, try rearranging the things that you already have. Because I feel like our living room got a totally different look. And I used everything like that we already had. I just rearranged it. So a great inexpensive way to get a new look in your home without spending any money. Rearrange and shift all the things that you already have. Try them in different rooms. So like our console table here, I'm in love with. And all of these items I already owned. All I did was move them around from another room. So the fireplace is still giving me a little bit of a headache. That I did have to purchase something. So I picked this up today from Home Goods. It's $40. I'm still playing with it because I'm trying to make sure I love it before I take the tag off. But I really liked all of the succulents it had. I love the fact that it has this like dark kind of purple maroonish color in there just to give a little bit of contrast. And I thought it was really pretty. And I do actually like the galvanized metal. I wasn't sure because I don't really have a lot of that. I don't really have a lot of that in the house in general, but I don't really have a lot of that in the living room. But then I remembered that it's on these mirrors here, so kind of ties it together. Yes, love. Look, he's so cute. I just want to squeeze your little cheeks. You're so cute. I love you.
No, you don't.
You're so cute.
Stop.
Give me a kiss.
You're not even near me.
What are you doing? High five.
Come here, Enzo.
Stop following me. What? Bless you. Oh my goodness. You're literally following me. What? You're so cute. Say hi. Say hi. Stop whooping him. I'm gonna whoop you.
You won't.
Bet.
Bet.
Where are you going?
Why are you so clingy?
Why are you leaving me?
Why are you so clingy?
How do you like it?
No.
Look, all day long I was trying to love on him at the mall and he's like, no, get off of me. No.
Don't show my waist.
Now, because he got his fancy little shoes, now he wants to love all over me.
Love me.
You guys, you don't understand. I forgot to vlog today, so my bad. We left at 10 o'clock this morning. No, it was like 10:15. It's 5 o'clock. I think I dropped him off like at 4. All day long. 2 malls, 10 shoe stores, $185 pair of shoes.
Spent all my money.
He spent all his birthday Christmas money. He is broke. In fact, he's in debt. So he's going to go work tomorrow to help my mom out. Because he was $25 short on them pair of shoes. The struggle is real. But look at my super cute find I just found. Yay. Look how cute this lamp is. I haven't plugged it in or obviously put a light bulb or anything.
Mom doesn't love us.
Can you shh? But I just got back from Home Goods. I felt like the living room, it's brighter because his kitchen light's on, but I just felt like the living room's a little dark with just these two lamps. I guess because I got used to having the Christmas tree in here and it gave so much light that it made me realize like how dark I feel like there's no light over here. So I wanted a floor lamp.
Want me to plug it in?
There's no lamp, babe. But I found this one today at Home Goods and I just thought it was so cool how it looks like different. Please don't break my lamp.
I want to break a lamp.
So I got this at Home Goods and it's $70. But I like how it has the rustic thing and then the wood base. And it also has like a little, it has like a step clicker, which is like our Christmas tree. So I like that too. Get your shoes off my coffee table, sir.
They're so beautiful.
Why are you wearing your shoes?
Because they're beautiful.
Do you know this child will sleep in them if I let him?
That's what I do with my own.
He is like
I actually
obsessed with shoes.
I'm a sneakerhead. But I'm broke, so I can't afford them.
Welcome to the club. Ooh, look at the socks. They don't match. Ooh, your socks don't match.
I don't have black Adidas.
Ooh, I just bought you some. I bought you Adidas socks. At least they match. You got a brand new pack of Adidas socks in there I just bought. Again, at least they match. Get your shoes off my coffee table. The bottoms are cool. It is December 29th. And I am still redecorating the whole house. And when I say that, I mean like I'm shuffling everything, shuffling all the home decor pieces in the house. So, but new projects that are happening right now, Manny is working on my floating shelves for the formal dining room. I just wanted some floating shelves that I could put like serving dishes and things on because I just needed some storage. So, and I felt like those were a little more practical. And so we're shuffling things. Let me show you. So this whole setup here used to be in the dining room above this piece, which you guys always ask me about this. We were given this, so I have no idea where it's from. And it used to be brown. We painted it. That's in one of our vlogs. But anyways, so this piece was in the dining room. Shuffled it over here. I moved this over here. Little bird cage that I had and just threw some greenery in there. It's working for now. Let's see, in here I am still trying to style this coffee table. It's stressing me out, can't get it. So, but I've finished the console table, so this is how I've got it set up. I actually really like it. And I moved this clock over here. This used to be in the entryway, so now it sits here. Added a couple little things here. The lamp we just added last night. So, and then of course this table, and that stuff is different than before Christmas. Oh, and then I just styled these pieces here because I just felt like I needed some height, but of course you don't want it too high. So for now, that's gonna set there. What else did I do today? Oh, let's see, we changed out this rug to a neutral because I had like a black and neutral one and it was just way too busy. So I just did a neutral tone there. I moved these pictures here. I'm hoping they're gonna stay here, but I don't know. It kind of feels like it's a little, like it's a little crowded, so it might go. But for right now, I hung those here. Those used to sit over here. This over here, which this guy used to sit on the island with nothing in it, so I added some lavender to it that I already had. And then this little sign was in the dining room. So just shuffle, everything shuffle. But all this stuff here I already had. I just shuffled it. I like the color here. Let me show you guys from another angle. It's so hard because I don't really have any wall space in this kitchen breakfast nook area. Like all the wall space is super tiny. So I can't really hang a lot up. I like them because they give a pop of color and they're obviously like kitchen herbs that you cook with. But I don't know, I feel like it's busy. So those might come down. There's an antique like bakery sign that I keep searching for that I kind of wanted to hang here. But again, limited space, because if you actually look, I have no wall space. Like that's it. It's just up here space that I get. And that's it, no walls. So that kind of stinks because I would like to put cute kitchen things up and I cannot. Yeah, I think these are gonna have to come down. It looks a little crowded. Crap. So, anyways, Still working on that. And for right now, the island is just gonna stay, I don't really like it clear, like with nothing on it. But I can just not figure out what I want to go there. And right now I need to focus on this coffee table. I don't know if I've shared this, but I'm sure that I have. But when I start a home decor project or like reorganizing or redecorate, anything to do with that, I like stress over it hardcore until it's finished. And I can't focus on anything else until it's done. Like I have to, when I start a project, I have to finish it. And so the last few days I haven't slept very well because my mind's like running through ideas and things. Literally last night I went and I laid in bed and I think it was like 11:30 and an idea popped in my head and I was like, oh, let me try that. So I got out of bed. Manny was already asleep. Got out of bed and came and I rearranged. Actually, it was this setup here. I was just laying in bed. And then all of a sudden I had an idea and I was like, oh, let me go do it because I have to get it out before I forget it. So that's how this breakfast little setup over there happened. And now if I can just figure out the coffee table, the living room will be done. On another good note, and I've been breaking nails, by the way, in the process of this Christmas takedown. On another note that I'm super excited about because it's been driving me crazy for, how long have we been in this house? Like 6 months. Can y'all guess what it is? What's the one thing I keep complaining about on here over and over and over again that bothers me about this house? Guesses? The trim. I hate it, and it is so hard to photograph the house for Instagram because you can see it and it looks tacky and I hate it. And trust me, if I could have done this 6 months ago, we totally would have, but it was just not in the budget. So thank God we've got through Christmas and now we can start working on it because, oh my God, it drives me crazy. It just looks tacky and makes the house look like unfinished, and I hate it. I hate it every time I look at it. I hate it every time I try to photograph and I can see it. When we have company over, like, but that's the thing about renovations. It's a process because unless you got tons and tons of money, you gotta go as you can. So, real life, we're on a budget, gotta take time. So, that's something we're gonna start working on in the next week or so, next couple of weeks. So I'm excited for that because it is overdue.
So, wood is very old.
I love the wood, it's so pretty. I don't think you need to sand it. I was just, how do we make it?
What? Oh, the bottom? We should get that same color stain. We should stain it.
Oh, okay.
And we can always go darker, because I mean, basically, you know, like, we can look for the stain that's almost the same. If it's a little dark, it doesn't really matter, because once you put your white plates, it's gonna,
Yeah.
that's where your eyes are gonna.
No, I love the wood and all the stress and the detail. It's really pretty. Let me mute. Just so y'all know, this is exactly how he did the fireplace mantle over there. He just built the shell and then that's the frame it sits on. There she is, all decorated. I love these shelves, y'all. These are my favorite. He did a really good job. Our Saturday nights consist of shopping at Home Depot. These are our date nights. They're at Home Depot. We are looking at molding, finally, floorboards, I should say. Is it floorboards? Or molding? Crown molding's up top. What's the floor?
Floor molding.
You stupid. I don't see that too.
Baseboard. That's what it is.
There you go, baseboard. Ding, ding, ding. Light went off. So I'm wanting something with more clean lines. I don't want all this. See, all this. I don't like all of that. Let's see. See, I like just the simplicity of that and this, the clean lines. So this is the shell of the floating shelf, I guess. But you can see where he put the new pieces of wood to build it. So right now what he's doing is staining the new pieces to match as close as we can, to match as close to the old pieces that we used as the face. I think it's close.
I have to get another hand.
No, I know, but I'm saying. So, and it does have like some writing and marks and things on it, which we did do a test over here with the sander to see if we could get it off, but to me it just took away the character from the wood, so I'm gonna leave it. What color stain is this? Early American.
It's supposed to look antique-ish.
Yeah, no, I like the dark parts. And you're also gonna have, because this wood is really old, so it's not everything's gonna line up perfect. Let me see. Okay, like over here, because the wood was
Warped.
Yeah, it's warped. So my husband wants to choke me off. He's been patching up all my old holes.
Stop using use nails.
Well, if I had nails, I'd use nails.
You can drive, go to Home Depot, pick some up.
Whatever. So he's catching all my holes. Yeah, so all these holes got filled in. All these holes got filled in. You can see the paint is still drying. Had a bunch of holes up there from the old stuff, so those got filled in and painted. And then right here in this entry, so I can barely see you. That's not nice. I don't know if you can see all the way out there, but these boards are what, 16 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're hanging out the back of the truck. Yeah, we're a little divider, but yay, we got the first batch of boards. So we're gonna do the main areas first. Is the living room, the breakfast. The kitchen doesn't really have any, it's all cabinets, so there's like a tiny little part. So basically, the whole main living area, the dining room, and the entry, the main walls. So
How much did we actually add up the whole house? How much it was gonna be? Do you remember?
the total,
Yeah.
it was 5 something.
5 something.
Let's say 600. But that's not including the molding we gotta now add around the doors.
Yeah.
So one thing we did come across is because the baseboards that I picked are like super wide. I'm gonna show you guys, because you can actually see on the sheetrock like the line of where the old molding stopped and where this one's gonna be. It's more than double the size. The other baseboard was just super tiny. It just dated with the house. So in order to make this new molding match with the existing molding around the doors, we gotta add a piece because it's tiny too, just like the old molding. So that's the only way it's gonna kind of go. So I'm gonna show you guys that too. So that's what we picked up, was the floorboards, the baseboards for the whole main area, and then the molding that we're gonna add, the trim that we're gonna add around the doors. And we just got it right now for just the main areas. So we'll start there and see how it goes.